So I PVR'd the town halls that CNN had scheduled for last night at the same time as the President Trump rally. But I PVR'd them all, and I watched the first 15 minutes. Each one was half an hour. I watched the first 15 minutes of each one. Now, I'm a Trump supporter, obviously, but I watched because I try to envision these individuals as president. Okay? And I watched and I watched and I listened. You got to understand the setup. All anti Trumpers in the audience, not one pro Trumper. Okay? So you know that the questions that are going to be asked are going to be easy ones, really. But primarily dealt with equality and in particular the LGBT. I don't include the Q because I don't like the word queer. But a lot of the questions had to do with the LGBT. But I learned nothing new. I grew up in an era, and I'll tell you my experience. When I was 16 in 1969, they had the very first gay pride parade in Toronto. I think in the parade there might have been 40 or 50 people total walking. And me and my friends and others threw eggs at them. I'm embarrassed to say we threw eggs at them because then it was somewhat of a novelty. About a year later, I met my first gay person, and she went by the name Beulah, but she was all right. So I kind of changed my feeling then. They've come a long way, and so they should. Now, I'm also of the nature that, when somebody says marriage, I'm old school, I think man woman. I thought civil unions was appropriate for the same sex marriage, but they got upset, etc. So I listened to these town halls, and the Democrats have nobody running. When Joe Biden has his town hall, there wasn't one question about whether or not he took money from the Ukraine. 900,000 is what Dan Bongino has found for Joe, and of course the millions for his son. So that wasn't asked. But after watching all those, I watched the President Trump rally in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And comparing the crowds, I guess you can't compare them, but I looked at the crowd that President Trump had out there, the 20,000 that bought tickets to get in. There was another 10,000 at least outside hearing on speakers outside. But there was whites, there was blacks, there was Arabs, believe it or not. And I think maybe President Trump was a little over, but I can't blame him because for 3 years he's been taking this dirt from the Democrats. So every time I watch a rally, I realize that everything's okay in the world. Um, President Trump knows what the hell he's doing. And I enjoyed this speech immensely. It's good to hear. We'll hear more of them. And next week, we have the third executive debate with Democrats presidential hopefuls, again on CNN. What a joke. But remember, keep America great. Talk to you tomorrow.